again everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are switching over to the Sega Dreamcast, I think for the first time on this channel, and we're playing Virtua Striker 2. So as promised, you asked for more sports games and I will give you more sports games. So I'm going to go through an arcade playthrough of Virtua Striker 2. It's been a long time coming, to be honest. I've been wanting to play Dreamcast games for ages. The reason I've been holding off is because in the bottom left hand corner there you can see that there's a virtual memory unit. It's a special kind of modernised VMU which allows me to stream the actual footage from the VMU itself, so it just adds that little bit of flair, I guess, to the stream. It's nice to see what's going on there anyway. So we're going to be England, as that's obviously my home country, and what a better way to start as well. England versus Germany. What an interesting match this is going to be. I can't imagine I'm going to go through straight away, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, thanks very much for those that did vote on the poll on YouTube, because I've been, you know, obviously I do want to cater to those that, you know, have a voice. That's pretty much the whole point of the channel. Like, we want to do something that we all enjoy. Obviously I want to enjoy what I do, otherwise there's no point doing this. I do enjoy sports games, but obviously just want to make sure that obviously people that watch the channel also kind of enjoy sports games as well, because they can get a bit repetitive. But I guess it's quite interesting to see the older sports games such as this itself. Now I won't lie, this is the second time I've tried to record this. The first time left screen retention on my monitors because I'm using an open source scan converter and it was in 50Hz mode. It was very, very flickery as well. So I do expect this will probably leave a little bit, but it does go away because it's not like burning. It's just like flicker and it stays there until you have to turn the monitor off and then it clears. Very, very bizarre. I wish I knew how to get around it, but I think it's because I've got the cheap open source scan converter. Apparently if you get like the RetroTink 5X, that disappears because apparently like the RetroTink handles all the line doubling. I ain't going to even try and explain it because I don't fucking understand. Simple as that, really. But anyway, let's crack on because what's new? I'll talk about the game. Obviously, I want to talk about the game. Let's talk about the game first, actually, rather than going into my crappy life and what's going on there. It's going to be 1-0. Luckily, it's not. I need to clear this. I love this game. So I used to play it a lot in the arcades. It was like, you know, the go-to football game for me in the arcades. When it was in Debenhams in Romford, I put so much money into it. And on free play, when it was on the Bonanza night, I actually paid £5 and all the games were on free play. I'd have some great games with some people, with some randos in Debenhams. Can we get that on the head? No. But it's a rough football game. Don't get me wrong, because you know it's very delayed. You know you'll be like trying to pass and it just won't pass. Your players will be running towards the ball. They'll halfway run towards it and then all of a sudden they'll just stop running and just start going in the opposite direction. Very, very rough. Can we get 1-0? Golden goal! And we're through to the next round. It's not the best. Apparently it's today's best goal, but that's debatable. The music's gone really weird in my ears here. That might be... there we go. It's my jack cable. That's it. Yeah, sorry, my jack cable went weird. That's why when it went into golden goal, I couldn't barely hear the bloody thing. You'll probably hear it fine, though. So, yeah, oh, man, so we've got Italy now, right? Is that what you said, Italy?
England versus
Nice.
Italy.
This is like the West Ham run of cup runs this year. West Ham always get the hardest fucking teams in cup runs. You'll get Arsenal will play like all the like lower league division teams, and West Ham will get all the Premier League teams. It's just so funny. I mind you though, even if West Ham did get the lower league teams, they'd probably get knocked out anyway. Oh no, we're not. We know it's too early to say how West Ham are really doing in the Premier League season. It's a good save there by whoever that is. Oh shit. We're already 1-0 down. We only got a minute and a half to do this because we're doing the arcade mode. I don't know if you noticed, but when I did choose the settings, I left them all as default. Now, I'm assuming that's the default arcade mode. I can't remember there being offsides and fouls in arcade mode, so I'll leave it off. Oh my word! What a fucking goal! Sorry, I don't mean to swear, I really don't, but I mean you have to. 205. That is definitely today's best goal. Woohoo! Yahoo! Woohoo! Whoa! Sure, I want to save it. I think I want to save a goal like that. So basically, yeah, this VMU that you're seeing in the bottom left-hand corner as well there, what this does is it uses an SD card. So it's modernised. It's got a nice, lovely LED, a bright backlit LED screen on the front. It's modernised. It's got a USB-C port, which is how you're, it's connected to my PC, which is how you're seeing it. And obviously it charges it. So no watch batteries or anything like that. And yeah, you put an SD card in it, and it literally, you can create almost, not an infinite amount, obviously you're going to run out of space, but more memory cards than you're ever going to need. You can, VMUs even, more VMUs than you're ever going to need. It's just bloody brilliant. So I'm using that for this, and I can save whatever I want, because I'll never ever run out of space. I just do need to keep track, though, of what VMU, because which virtual VMU has what game on it, and what saves. So I've got an Excel document for that. I'm going to have a crack here. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, my God. Off the Shangri-La. As one of my mates would say. My old mates, I ain't fucking seen him in years. He's gone. He left our company. He's a great guy, though. So, homage to him. Yeah, there's also a fantastic sound. I think I used to say it as well in the LMA Manager playthroughs. When you hit the post, it's off the beans and toast. Beans on toast, even. The post. Shangri-La bar. I don't know what I mean, don't know what that is, but I'm not very knowledgeable on things. I'm quite dumb. Anyway, let's talk about, rather than making myself sound stupid, let's talk about the game a bit more. I think I've talked about the game quite a bit. Like, your reaction times are so slow. Oh my word! Like, there you go. I honestly, I pressed that button to clear that quite a while back, but that's okay. It's got its charm. This game really does have its charm. We're back into golden goal again. I've been tackled at the last minute there. So, if obviously, I don't know how long we have in golden goal. Probably about 30 seconds is my guess. That may have been in the settings screen. However, this will go to penalties if we don't get a goal. But that's a fantastic challenge. And a cross here. And a header. Oh, he saved it. Beautiful save. Really close range. Let's try and get that back. No. So you don't want to really commit a foul. See, the delay time is on pressing a button to the action is really bad. But let's just go for this. Someone save. I always find that long range shots don't really go in too much because you can't control where they go. Like, you can't control to the left or right of the goalkeeper. Pretty much just has to go straight in, because there really is just 3 buttons to this game, and that's short pass, long pass and shoot. But that's what makes it an arcade game, though, right? I mean, you can't have all these additional buttons as FIFA's got. This gets annoying, hearing the keeper go, "Ah! Go!" It's probably not as annoying as when I do it. Oh, he keeps going to the left. You know, next time I go to the left, he's going to the right. So I'm going to go to the... I'm going to stay in the middle. Fuck it. He's going to the keeper's right. Oh, no, he caught me. I'm going left. Oh, yes. Oh, it's great. Stupid laugh. Sorry about the stupid laugh. I'm going to go left again. Should I go left again? I'm going left. Oh, he's gone right. The bastard. Right. I'm going down the middle. Oh. Tense. Oh, he went down the middle, the bastard. Cheeky little bastard copied me. I'm going to go left. Oh, he went down the middle again. Oh, it's getting... This is getting... He keeps going right. The son of a gun. You know he's going... Oh, he's missed it. He's hit the bar. Yes, I knew it. I just knew he was going to miss that. That was just way too much power. We're through to the semis? Yeah, against Belgium. And we're going to face either Bulgaria or Argentina. Come on. We're going to be facing Argentina, right? It's such a great game. I'm so glad I'm getting to play this. I really am. I hope it doesn't leave any screen retention on my monitor as well, because I want to do more Dreamcast games. I think it's the OSCC. The problem is, though, it's the Retro Tink 5X, though, right? It costs £700. And they're not even in stock anyway. I think they're about... Excuse me. They're not even in stock, and I think they're actually about £500. But I think there is a retro. There's another one that's like close to £1,000, and it's not that I won't buy one, because like £500 for me, who's a retro console enthusiast, and I want to get the best out of my retro consoles, the ones that have to go through an open source scan converter, like my Sega Dreamcast and my Nintendo 64 and my Sega Saturn and my PS1. It will be worth it, so long as it doesn't leave any kind of screen retention. It will be worth it for me, because for capturing footage, I really will make the use of it. But I mean, I can't. Even if it came into stock right now, I couldn't buy one, because I'm going to be putting my money down on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I kind of want to get on that subject at some point as well. One last thing I do want to say before I do start talking about the PS5 Pro and the debacle regarding that. Is that I've bought a new popper stopper. Not that you're interested, but so that you don't get my horrible peas when I'm talking. Fuck me. I'm not concentrating really on the game. I should concentrate more on the game. But anyway, yeah, so that's about the only news about my equipment. I bought a new popper stopper. It was only 10 quid, so it's pretty cool. Goes over my microphone. I had a lot of trouble with my old one. Anyway, right, so PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, look at that. Equalised with 37 seconds to go. Is it a better header? It's 109 points. Not today's best goal, but I'll take it, right? So, yeah. Obviously, the PS5 Pro's come out, and Sony did such a piss-poor attempt at actually selling the bloody thing. They showed off nothing but old games. I mean, and like, it's not that it's the fact that it's old games. Okay, I understand that, it's in fidelity mode that usually runs at 30 frames per second. It's going to be upscaled using PSSR, which is the same as, like, what is it, DSSR for NVIDIA graphics cards. Again, I'm not overly technical on that kind of thing. So you're going to be getting the fidelity that you would normally get at 30 frames per second at 60 frames per second. I completely understand that. That's great. However, like, obviously the YouTube stream was poor, because they were literally streaming it at like 1080p, which did not do any justice to the system they're trying to sell. And obviously the price point being £700, it's such a hard sell, and no disk drive. So, right, let me get something completely straight, right? I know full well that you probably cannot buy a PC at £700 that will run as well as the PS5 Pro at the resolution they're claiming it can do. Right? There's a lot of people saying you can, but you're going to need about 16 gig of RAM. Obviously, the graphics card alone, which Digital Foundry have already... Oh, that's a great diving header. Have already said is going to be a 4070, which is about £500 on itself. On top of that, you've got your motherboard, you've got your CPU, you've got your cooler, your 2TB SSD, your RAM, the Windows 11 license, your keyboard, your mouse, your controller. I mean, you probably won't need a controller, to be fair. Monitors, if you don't want it in your in your living room. A desk for it. You are looking at well over £1,000 to run. As well as the PS5 Pro. I've just saved that, and I didn't even mean to not dive. So I do understand that in the grand scheme of things, if it can claim to do what they say it can claim to do, and obviously Digital Foundry is saying, it's special, they're impressed already, fine, so be it. £700 is probably okay. But my gripe is that for a Pro machine to not have a disk drive, the stand I don't really care too much about, because it's 25 quid. Fuck the stand. I mean, the base PS5 did come with a stand, so it is a bit of a piss take as well. It should come with everything. A Pro machine should come with everything. It should be £700 with the disk drive and the stand. If they had done that, there wouldn't be as many people probably take it like as in uproar as don't get me wrong, there almost certainly will be, because Twitter and the internet community love to moan no matter what Sony does, and it's the same with Sony fanboys as well. If Xbox were to do the same, Sony fanboys would be saying the exact same shit. Oh my god, the Xbox is so expensive, all that kind of shit. It's the same both ways, but I do think that Sony gets a lot more hate. I don't know why, because I don't know like the ins and outs of Sony's business. I don't know if they are a scummy company or not, right? All I know is that they've provided me with over 20, 30 years of entertainment, and I can't put a price on that. And that's the same with the PS5 Pro. You know, I use my PlayStation more than I use my PC. That's the bottom line. I use my PC. The PC can do more things than my PS5 Pro, but for gaming, I spent $2,500 on my PC, right? I barely fucking use it for games, and that's the God's honest truth. It's got an RTX 3080. It's got 64 gig of DDR5 RAM. It's got a 1 terabyte system OS SSD, a 2 terabyte data game storage and data SSD. It's got a secondary 2 terabyte SSD on top of that, which I took out from my old laptop when I sold it. So that didn't actually cost me anything. You know, it's got, I don't know what, I can't tell you what CPU. It's an i7, but I can't tell you off the top of me what SSD. I think it's a 10th gen. It's a 10th gen i7 SSD CPU. So anyway, yeah, it was expensive, but I don't use it. I use my PlayStation 5 every weekend, and about like 8 hours a day when I do play it. And sometimes when I play it on weekdays, you know, I play it for a good 4 hours. My PS5 is my go-to machine for games. Bottom line, it really is. Oh my word! What a goal! That free kick, today's best goal, guys. Ooh. An absolute belter. He tried to fucking clear it after it got over the line. Fucking hell, thinking he's Roy Carroll. 12 seconds to go. We need to hold on to this. We need to hold on to this lead here. So anyway, yeah, the PS5 Pro for me is going to be worth the money. I've already got the disc drive. I've already got the stand. I just need the console. What actually helps with the price as well is that my birthday's on November 15th. So and it's my 40th. So my wife has offered to pay half as a birthday present. So it's actually only going to cost me 350 quid. I'm going to sell some stuff I don't need as well to help pay for it. Some duplicates of games, so they're on eBay. Hello. Is this like against like Team Sega or something? It's like you got beans. I can't remember. I think it's something like beans. I'm sure there's something like chickens. I think.
England versus Sega.
FC Sega, yeah. And I think if we beat them, we unlock them. I'm not entirely sure, but I know this is going to be a really, really difficult match. There's that cross, no heads, but we've got one player on it there, but he ain't going to turn and shoot in time. Can he pass? Can we get a one-time pass in? First time. What a cross. It's not beans, it's beams, that's it. So then beams there, I think, pretty sure, I might be wrong, but there's like a chicken character that you can play as on this game. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of Fighting Vipers or something. Please correct me in the comments. Oh my word! What a goal that free kick was! I've scored 2 really good goals in this game, and I don't even mean to, because like you just literally press B on the Dreamcast controller and it does it for you. I don't think there's any actual way or special trigger to pull off a bicycle kick or anything like that. That was a really bad pass. So yeah, that's the bottom line. That's where I'm at with the PS5 Pro, and it's not necessarily annoying. People are entitled to their opinion, right? That they say it's too expensive, but it's too expensive for them. Don't buy it. People seem to be reacting as if it's replacing the base PS5, saying, "Oh, you know, we don't have like it's all right for saying that you've got a choice, but you do have a choice. You stick with your base PS5 Pro, or your base PS5, or you buy the PS5 Pro. It's completely fucking optional. They're not getting rid of the PS5. The thing is, which they are doing, is obviously giving you a disc drive, which they should give you a disc drive, and I completely agree with everybody when they say 700 quid is a fucking rip-off. Not a rip-off, but it's a joke for a Pro machine not to include a disc drive. Because it should. It absolutely should, and it should include the stand. And if it had included disc drive and the stand, there would be a lot more people saying it ain't bad. But unfortunately, and it's the same with PCs, that's just the way that the market's going with components. they're getting more and more expensive. Games are becoming more and more demanding, and as games become more and more demanding, they require more and more power. Components are going to be more expensive, and they're going to get bigger as well. So, like a friend of mine at work stated that eventually, PCs are going to take up your entire bloody desk soon. Like because it's even going that way now. Just look at the size of the fucking me. That's just lost, and I don't think he's got a little panda bear on his arm. That's amazing. I don't think we're going to get to continue.
Game set.
Just look at the size of graphics cards. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's it. Didn't get to beat FC Sega, but we completed the game. Let's see the winning goals here. I don't get to finish my argument either because I'm going to finish the episode soon. But yeah, so that was Virtua Striker 2. I love playing that game. So let me know your thoughts on that. Obviously, suggest some football games as well, or sports games. You've said you want to see more sports games. I will still do regular games. It's not all going to be 100% sports because I don't want that. I do want to still give variety, but I will do more sports games because I was going to shy away from them and do them rarely. However, I'll do them more. So there'll be more sports games with other games in between, but more sports games as per your request. So that's that. Virtua Striker 2, those goals were sensational. The bicycle kick was sensational. That free kick was sensational. So we're going to leave this here then. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do. It's saving automatically. Thanks very much for tuning in. Also, thanks to all those near 400 viewers in the Star Wars episode. Honestly, made me so happy to see that because I'm happy when my videos get 60 views. My Virtual Towers one, unfortunately, they barely broke 20. There's obviously not much of a demand for those ones. Absolutely fine. That is very kind of niche. That's kind of for me because I love Alton Towers. But the Star Wars one, 300 views, absolutely amazing. See how these go. Thanks very much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.